bad things with you.
This is the part of the show where we find out about your potential fight stories, a fight you witnessed, and the Jimmy Martinez clause is no murder allowed in your story.
Damn.
So because I feel like Lux's is going to be better, let's start with you again, Robbie.
Yeah, I whiffed on that last one so hard. But when I met Brad Pitt. And he took me to this club.
And now let's talk about it.
I can't talk about it.
Hit me in the ear.
Long story short, some buildings collapsed. The Pixies played, and no, I didn't get it. It was almost a fight, but in middle school, I was beefing with this kid, and I was
Why are we beefing with him?
Word.
I don't remember. No, I wasn't bullying him. I think it was just I think I'd seen a lot of cartoons where it was we're going to get in a fight after school. And I was like, I kind of want that experience. So then we both went to the schoolyard and got around there was going to be a fight or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was squaring off with him. Neither of us wanted to throw the first punch. And so we just walked away. And then they called us into the office. They're like, we heard there was almost a fight. And we got in just as much trouble as if there was a real fight. But we were like, nothing happened. And they're like, yeah, but, it almost did. So, yeah.
Really?
So I guess I should almost be in trouble.
Yeah, I know. I had to go see a therapist.
But were you guys
Yeah.
were you guys shit talking when you're in the circle of your friends, or you're just standing there?
We were both just standing there way in over our heads about this fight.
How did we get here?
Yeah,
I saw a cartoon.
It was literally I thought it's easy on that show Recess.
It's so funny. And that's the only time you've ever even been close to a physical altercation?
Yeah, I almost got in a fight with an open micer once because I made fun of him, but that's it.
And what did he do?
He was like, "You're really pissing me off, bro." He was a lot more jacked than me, but I was taller than him, and I was like, "I could take." Oh, you know what? I was like, "I could beat you in a fight." But he was like, he clearly worked on his fitness a lot more than me. And I was like, "Then I think I could do it." I just kept doing that. He's like, he was he really got mad, and it came pretty close, but it didn't happen. I'm like the Joker.
And then you both just walked away.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing happened. It was just dumb comedy shit. But I think I came close without even realizing it.
Okay.
And I was doing In Hot Water with Gina Bisconti.
Which I'm going to be on in 2 weeks, everybody.
I did it last week.
Yay.
Yeah.
He keeps starting to write, and I get excited. I'm going to have something to tell you guys.
I haven't done
it,
nor have I been asked.
Oh my god.
He keeps fucking going back and forth.
He keeps starting to write and then stopping.
Just type, just send it. That's what you, with an exclamation point.
No.
Just fucking send it.
Maybe he's busy because I also do this during the day. I'll start to answer, then I get pulled away, and then I stop. It could just be.
Just tell him.
He's been doing this for an hour though.
Just tell him you're on the air, and he has 4 more minutes to
redeem
get you
himself.
And let the world know what the hell the question
Because all the people at the table sitting here judging him are going to leave.
Hurry the fuck up. We can get at least 7 minutes more material out of you.
Yeah.
Okay, Lux. Fight story.
Okay, my fight story. I have a few, but I'm going to tell the one that ends up in a cop car. So I was go-go dancing at a popular New York club that I won't name. It was a long time ago, though. And me and the other go-go dancers are going down to our stage to do our set. And this drunk asshole grabs me. He grabbed me by the waist. So I push him. We're on a staircase. I push him and he kind of stumbles a little bit. So he pushes me back. And me and my girls were a wild pack
Where are
of
the
wolves.
bouncers?
You know what? It's a really big club and the bouncers were they weren't even that far, but they couldn't see us. And we should have waited for them to walk us to the stage.
Right.
And we were running late and eager, and it's usually not an issue. So he pushes me back, and me and the girls were a pack of wild animals and launched at him. And we all go rolling down the stairs.
Oh my God.
And then it was blackout moment. And then me being why is there blood on my go-go boots?
Oh my God.
So I kicked the shit out of this guy.
Awesome.
It's Kill Bill.
And then the cops were there.
How many girls were
There was probably 3 others besides me.
Nice.
Are you a Quentin Tarantino character?
And I feel like it now that I'm telling the story a little bit. But I remember my boss being we're going to burn your shoes because you left marks on this guy. And I had to answer questions to the cops. And the cops were like, look, we don't think he's going to press charges because he's not going to want to admit that you guys fucked him up. Like, you got jumped by a bunch of go-go dancers. And we were like this big, and he was like a big man.
That is a screenplay waiting to happen.
That's real
so
justice.
cool.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
Yeah, that's great. And he didn't press charges, I'm
No,
assuming.
he
That's
did not.
perfect. Did you ever see him again?
No.
Perfect. That's
I
great. See,
know,
she beat you
right?
twice.
I know, she really did. I put up a good fight this time.
You know what? My stories are like kind of old, though. I'm not going to lie. My life is a little bit more
It's a
tame
great
now.
story.
That's a great story.